shall we? Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. We're all coming in.
Oh, say Shalom bimromav. Oh, yaseh Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen. Oh, say Shalom bimromav. Oh, yaseh Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen. Lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 lai. Oh, say Shalom bimromav. Oh, yaseh Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen. Lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 la lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 lai. Oh, say Shalom bimromav. Oh, yaseh Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen. Lai 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 la lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 la la lai 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 lai. Oh, say Shalom bimromav. Oh, yaseh Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru, amen.
Shabbat Shalom. Oseh Shalom bimromav. May the one who brings peace to the universe bring peace to all of us. We just sang that song, and we always hope for a peaceful Shabbat. We always hope for a blessed Shabbat. Now that song, some of the words may be different. If you're used to Oseh Shalom, we add the words Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, and all who dwell in Israel as well. So we want peace. We want God to give us peace. We ask for peace. And I can't help but think, this week we had the family immersion here. A family immersion, thank you to all of you who came and participated. It was 3 days of families sitting together with children, with their family. Now, under the best circumstances, I want you to picture Thanksgiving for a second, right? We don't always get together. Peace, shalom, not always easy. But the bravery that was shown this week of people coming together and communicating, right? Every week we talk about tshuva, we talk about the miracle of tshuva, right? And we have birthdays here celebrating I don't know how many years, but the miracle of sitting together as a family, celebrating Shabbat again. I'm sure there was a time where that seemed like an impossible dream. So where does the lack of peace come from? If we all want peace, where does it come from? It comes from miscommunication. It comes from an inability to see ourselves and the other person. We get so wrapped up in what we're trying to say that sometimes we don't hear what someone else is saying. We were talking earlier today, Rabbi Mark was teaching a class to the spiritual counseling team, and he was talking about clarity, right? Sometimes we think we're being incredibly clear, and the other person's looking at us like we're speaking in a language they don't understand. And out of that lack of clarity comes a lack of peace. But we get so wrapped up in our part. We get so wrapped up that we're right and that person is wrong that we don't see them. And so strife happens and difficulty happens. Every Shabbat we come together and we hope for peace. I'm noticing a lot of empty seats tonight, and I had to be reminded. They're like, yeah, it was a holiday weekend. I said, it is? Every week we come together. Those of you that came for this family immersion, this is the first Shabbat that you've had in God knows how long, together, able to celebrate each other and the presence. So we hope for you and for all of us that this is a happy and peaceful Shabbat for all of us, for all of our family, the family of Beit Tshuva as well. And let us say, Amen. All right. Chaz and Nate, you ready? All right.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Okay, the opening drash, I think, just was done, so how about if we go to Shalom Aleichem? Oh, the Nigun. Okay, we're going to blow out the schmutz of the week. Breathe in the joy of Shabbos.
All right. We're going to go right from the Nigun to Shalom Aleichem. We got no keyboard.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyo. Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Malachi Hashalom, Malachi Elyo. Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. La 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 Wachoni l'shalom malachi hashalom malachi elyon mi melech malachi hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu Tzeihem l'shalom malachi hashalom malachi elyon mi melech malachi hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu La 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 la
Let's sing a new song to God. Shiru LaAdonai.
Adonai Umulav Meor Norahu Yal Kol Elohim Lai lai la lai 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 la lai lai ya lai la lai lai ya la lai ya la lai ya lai la lai 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 la lai lai ya lai la lai lai ya la lai ya la lai ya lai la lai lai ai lai ai lai ya lai la lai lai ya la lai 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 Lie, 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 lie.
All right. It's time to give some tzedakah. It's time to pass out and to talk tzedakah. So, I feel like we go through this a lot. But what is tzedakah? Not charity, justice. Right? When we give tzedakah, we're making the world a more just place. When we're giving tzedakah, we are righting the wrongs of the world. When you give tzedakah at Beit Shuvah, you're enabling us to help parents and children celebrate together. You're helping us save lives. Some of you may have been here this past Sunday when our own Harriet Rosetto and Harry Nelson spoke about the opioid crisis. Shh. The bad news is it's not getting any better. The good news is there's more awareness. Actually, if you walked in through the coffee bar right before services, Harry Nelson was actually on television. So it was one. I thought that we put it on a loop, but no, he was on the news. When we give tzedakah to Beit Shuvah, you allow us to help fight the modern plague. You help us. Shh. People are so excited to give tzedakah. It's great. Everybody's hanging out, talking. All right, no, I'm giving more than you. Right? It's easy to say we stand for something, but words are just words. We live in a time and place when we click a button to show how brave we are, where we like a post or we go to the huge effort of reposting something to show how good we are and righteous. But we really need to put our money where our mouth is, our actions where our words are. And we do that through tzedakah. And then we're going to transition into teshuvah, and I'm going to turn it over. You may know this gentleman.
Thank you. Teshuvah is it's not hand in hand with tzedakah, even though it says it in the High Holiday Machzor. Teshuvah stands on its own. Teshuvah, as Rabbi Heschel says, it's the most unnoticed of all miracles because teshuvah makes things happen. It makes change happen. One can't do teshuvah like one does an apology. It's easy to say, oh, I'm sorry. You hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm sorry. Then there's other people who say, I didn't know you had feelings. And teshuvah is where I have to take a look and I have to see where I missed the mark and where I hit the mark. It means that I have to really be in truth with myself. Rabbi Goldstein was speaking about the family immersion, and I think that all of the families would agree. One of the things that happened was that all of you got in truth with yourselves, and then were able to be in truth with each other. Now, here's the sad piece. The sad piece is that it takes a family immersion for that to happen. And you other families are sitting here, and I don't know if you've done it. And I know that in the world we don't do it. Because too many people see doing teshuvah as weakness, and Judaism sees it as the greatest strength that we have. Because to be able to say, I made a mistake. Here's how I harmed you. And here's how I'm going to make it right. Takes tremendous courage and strength. It also takes tremendous courage and strength to say, I did something good. There was a person who I saw that needed help. And I reached out to help him. Now, a lot of people say, oh, why talk about that? Because the negativity that we have in our brains is so strong. The fears, the what I like to call the lies we tell ourselves. It's so strong in us that we don't even see how we act them out. Rabbi Ben was talking about language and making sure that everybody understands the same words the same way. And Tshuva says, I have to start to re-educate myself. I have to change the neural pathways that always get me to put myself down, to get me to be terrified, to get me to be all of these things. When really, Tshuva says we're all human. We're all created in the image of God. We're all divine reminders. I saw a cartoon one time. I was telling the people this morning. Somebody in the program had this cartoon on her on the window to her cubicle. It said, I must be somebody because God don't make no junk. Think about that. So Tshuva allows us to get back in touch with our essential goodness of being. Even when we have to say that we did something wrong, it still gets us back to the essential goodness of being. And here at Beit Tshuva, we do Tshuva out loud. And I think I saw, is Avia still here? Oh, okay, well, Doug's here, so he's going to handle the microphone.
So, I'm going to do it first. I'm shocked. All right? I'd like to give, it's an interesting gratitude because there's a couple people here. Bobby's taking a cake for 2 years. Trevor's taking a cake for a year. And Ben is here with his family and relatively new, but you'll get there. I'm grateful for Beit Tshuva and for Rabbi and Harriet because, as my wife and my rabbi can tell you, I'm not good at a lot of things, but there's a couple things that I am good at. And manipulating impressionable young people to come to Beit Tshuva for the benefit of their life is one of them. Which is a miracle. I mean, by the way, like the fact that I got these 3 entitled kids here is amazing. And they were like gung-ho about it too. Like, oh my gosh, really? It's gonna be awesome. But that's what I'm grateful for, because to see that pay off and see, as Harriet says, nothing so great as seeing the change in the human spirit. And I've gotten to see that through manipulation. So thank you. And happy birthday to you all, and you're next, so count on it. Anyway.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm extremely grateful tonight. First off, where's Nate? I don't know where he is, but Nate's, watching you play golf this past year and how good you've gotten, especially yesterday when I watched you, I'm really grateful to be able to watch that, and happy birthday. I also get to say I'm very proud of my 2 good friends over there, Nolan, who doesn't like to be mentioned, and Brett. And happy birthday, Bobby. But I'm extremely proud of my roommate, Serena, right here. I'm blessed to have her as a roommate, and I'm grateful that she decided to move in with me. Every day I come home, it's fun that you're there. I can't wait for you to come home from work, and it's been a blessing, and it's just, I can't describe how great of a roommate and how much I've seen you grow up from someone who I used to make fun of for not talking to now I can't get you to shut up sometimes. But it's great. I love it. So thank you, Serena.
Hi, my name is Harmon. I'm a grateful member of this community. First of all, I want to thank everybody here. Beit Shuva, Harriet, and Rabbi, this place has changed my life forever. But I really want to thank the people who really helped me discover my purpose and find my passion. And that's the music department. Freedom Song in the music department over the past year with James and Greg and Nate and all these amazing people. They showed me that there was something in me that I didn't even know was there. And I want to apologize for not being here more. After, you're in Beit Shuva for a year and I'm confined to this place and I get outside and there's so many amazing things to do, but without that foundation, I just didn't feel the joy. And I'm really grateful to be here tonight, and I hope to be here even more in the future. So thank you, guys.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sam. I'm an alcoholic and alumnus here. I'm really grateful to be here tonight. This place saved my life, like many others. Harriet always said, I remember from reading her book, that if you don't come back to visit, you'll come back to live. And so I try to make a habit of it to come back every Monday night for the AA meeting with my sponsor, David. He would kill me if I didn't anyway, so. I have my mom in town tonight. She is she's a saint for putting up with me throughout the years. She's leaving for Africa. She joined the Peace Corps for 2 years, and it's incredible for her. I don't really understand it, but I have to be in acceptance and for her and know that it's the best thing for her. I'm just grateful to come back to a place, and my redemption. This place really gave me an opportunity to rehabilitate myself and change the way that I think. And, I believe it was Tolstoy who said, one must love life even if one suffers. And that's something that I carry deep, close to me at all times. Thank you so much. Shabbat Shalom.
Hi, I'm Rob, and I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm Bobby's dad, and I'm thankful for Beit Teshuva. I'm thankful for Harriet and Rabbi Mark, and I'm thankful for everybody that makes Beit Teshuva what it is and the way that it helps people and saves lives. I'm particularly grateful to Doug Rosen and his powers of manipulation that are put to good, who saved our son's life, and I really believe that, and helped return him to us. It's a work in progress, and that's important, and I want to say that everything starts with sobriety. I'm 30 years sober. And I always say it's a means to an end. It facilitates everything else. Nothing else happens without it, but it's not the only thing. So that's what you work on for the rest of your life after you get sober. It's everything you couldn't do when you weren't sober. And that's what he's doing, and that's what we're doing as a family. And we're grateful for that. Thank you, Doug, and thank you, Avia.
I'm going to keep it quick because my voice is annoying, but I just want to say, I'm Zach, sorry. I just want to give a shout out to Nate. He talks me up the ledge literally every night. I call him at like 9 o'clock. We have a scheduled call. It's not really scheduled, it's just when I freak out. But I really appreciate you, Nate, and I wouldn't be sane without you. I'm not sane, but whatever. I wouldn't be like walking and breathing. So thank you, Nate, and thank you, Beit Shuva.
Hello, I'm Bruce. I'm Nathan's dad, and I'm a grateful member of your community. Vicariously, I watch the live stream every Friday from Pittsburgh, and it is so beautiful. I thank those folks for putting that on, and the band, I thank for all the hard work that they do and the beautiful music. I'm very grateful to the staff here, who have done such a marvelous job, and Harriet and rabbis who have put this together, who are, I'm eternally grateful. I'm grateful to my family who have continued to be supportive of us and never abandoned us. It was tough. And I'm very grateful to Nathan for all the hard work that he's done to keep us positive, and we're happy that he's moving forward and doing all the things that are necessary. Thank you.
I'm Sam. I'm a grateful member of this community. Didn't start as a I was always a grateful member of this community, but I didn't always feel the gratitude. And the reason I'm going into this journal is because they encourage us to journal here. And my first Shabbat here, I think, really shows where I've come in the last couple months. So I just wanted to read what I journaled the first Shabbat I was here. It was quintessentially, it was the last Shabbat that Rabbi Mark led as the senior rabbi, and now he has a new title. And I said tonight was the first Shabbat, and I was really sad through most of it. Watching people socialize and know each other bothered me because I felt like I didn't belong. Additionally, being in the back where I couldn't see, couldn't follow, and couldn't identify made me miss my Jewish summer camp, my synagogue, my family, etc. Then people started to share during Shuva how much BTS and Rabbi Mark had on their lives. It was his last Shabbat as the senior rabbi, and he'll now be the founding rabbi, and a younger Rabbi Ben Goldstein, I think, is taking over. I thought about how this was my welcoming to the community, and soon enough I'll share the same love everyone does. I felt part of the community by the end of that service, and it's been a couple more months now, and I need to give my gratitude to this place. I apologized over and over again to my family, and the sorries just weren't cutting it anymore. But I'm so grateful for my family sticking by my side. I'm so grateful for this community now, and I'm so grateful for the family immersion. The last couple days were emotionally draining, but so emotionally amazing as well, and I just can't wait to continue this ride. And I have more gratitude than I know what to do with, and I just am so happy that I'm here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jack. I'm a grateful member. Hey, Jack. Just real quick. I'll be just as quick as Zach. I'm really grateful. It's kind of like a time machine reunion. A lot of people here tonight doing their Kadima and coming to celebrate their birthdays. Trevor, congratulations. I remember the first days you were here. Very tough, but you made it. Nate, I can't say enough about you, man. You're like such a great friend playing ping pong, and you do a great job singing. And to Brett, coming for his Kadima. You welcomed me back into this house when I first got here with Ruben, who's actually here, and Brett N. God rest his soul. You guys took me in and made me part of your group. Playing late night games at the coffee bar. I really miss those times. So, no matter how long I recover, hopefully it's forever, and how long I know you guys, I just hope that we can. I'm just glad you're my friend.
Hi, my name is Larry. And I'm from Orlando, Florida, and I'm part of the Family Immersion Program. Thank you. And I just wanted to, number one, thank Harriet and Rabbi Mark for this incredible thing that they've started. And I wanted to thank all of you. My daughter Lindsay and I and my wife have been through a lot for many, many years. We've been to a number of these type of things, but not like this one. And we were probably at an impasse on this the last time we had our struggle. And it's because of you and all the other people that donate here that Lindsay was able to come here, and I'm eternally grateful. Thank you.
And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for so much. I'm grateful for the families. I'm grateful for your trust. In some ways, you came here not knowing what was going to happen. And you've had difficult times with your children. I'm a parent. I understand difficult times with one's child. In fact, I think most parents, whether their children are addicts or not, understand difficult times with their children. And you said, okay, we're going to show up and we're going to see what we can do to heal. And that is courageous. Because all of you had plenty of reasons not to show up. So I'm grateful for your courage. I'm grateful for your presence. And I'm grateful for really how you guys showed up and did the work that you needed to do for yourselves. And I'm grateful to Elena for putting it together. You can clap for Elena. It's a very difficult thing to do. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. And as always, Elena, it certainly paid off again. So thank you. I'm grateful to, you know, it's so much to be grateful for. I got this guy, Ed Feinstein, and he was gone for about a month or so. And when he got back, he called me up. He said, "How crazy are you?" I said, "When am I seeing you?" He said, "Oh, it was another typical summer." And we just laughed. And being able to hang out with him and talk with him and just have this amazing time with him, there's nothing better. And we share so much. I'm grateful to the staff for all the work that they do. They don't get paid enough and they don't get mentioned enough. So you're not getting any more money, but trust me, I'm giving you a lot of mentions. And Doug. Is Doug here? And Avia. Doug and Avia, what is it, 15 years? 15 years ago, believe it or not, both of them were residents. Doug was the least likely boy for Avia, right? And his powers of manipulation, for good, have created an amazing marriage, an amazing home, amazing children, and the two of them together are just amazing spirits. So I want to thank you both too. And, you know, Nathan, you stayed away from me for a little bit, as I remember. You were one of those Harriet boys. And when you started, what? Good taste. And when you started with music, Harriet looked at me and said, "You better be nice to him." And I, of course, didn't listen. And watching you grow musically, watching you grow as our cantor, watching you grow spiritually and morally is just amazing. And it's an honor to learn with you on Tuesdays and Saturdays and every day in between. It's not so much of an honor to watch you kill me in golf. I just want you to know. but watching you mature, watching you grow in every aspect of your life is such a gift to me and for me and for everybody else. So thank you. And none of it happens, of course, without the broad over there. I mean, Harriet. One of the things that I'm grateful for and I love about you is that you let me talk myself out when I'm trying to figure something out. Harriet's process is to be internal. She works it out inside of her. Me, I work it out outside and loudly. But this time not so loud. I've gotten better about loud. But you just let me keep talking and talking and talking until I exhaust myself. And then you give me one phrase. And your ability to see me and see other people and give one phrase, one line. I've seen it so many times, people say, how did you know that? Because you connect to the human soul. And watching you connect to souls with the families, with the clients, residents, with staff, and with me is, it's proof that God exists for me. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to continue with a song. James, you want to introduce this? This is a song that James wrote with Kelly? Laura Wiley.
This is a song I wrote with Laura Wiley. Laurel died 2 weeks ago. She had a lot of health issues her whole life, but she was a prolific songwriter, and she's a blessed memory. So this is called Destiny. Is life just a dream that death will awaken? Are we deceived before our time is taken? Our memories just painted in our minds by His hands. His pain a teacher till we finally understand the meaning of our journey. Destiny is destiny. Is love a sleep that touch awakens? Illusion set up by the soul, by the soul. Our thoughts like pictures that are taken. Solitude fills half the whole. To be opened, shared, felt strong and given, and we must love the world, 'cause we're living for this moment. We could be taken anytime, and because destiny is destiny, let us ride spirits free, like a ship lost at sea. It's destiny. Destiny is destiny, and let us ride spirits free, like a ship lost at sea. It's destiny. It's destiny. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. La da da la la. Destiny's destiny, let us ride to spirits free, like a ship lost at sea. Is life just a dream? The death will awake on. Are we deceived before our time is taken? Our destiny.
Okay, so we
We're going to welcome our new members. So Nate. It's you who is going to choose blessing or curse. We hope you choose blessing every single day, even when it feels like a curse, right? When somebody's not feeling much and everything's hunky-dory, how does it go? Doesn't go very well. So there's going to be pain. I can't say it's not going to be, but there's also going to be blessing. Okay? So I'm going to call up Nate. Wait, first I'm going to grab this. Grab these. Thank you. All right. Nate, come on up. So we're going to say to you together, wait, I'll get there. We're going to say all together, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech bior b'shem Adonai. Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One.
Welcome. Welcome, Nate. All right. Stephen, come on up. We're going to say to you, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech bior b'shem Adonai.
Let's walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome, welcome. All right. Tracy, come on up. All right, we're going to say to you, Baruch haba b'shem
Let's do it.
All right, Mizmor Shir.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר עזדך, באמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבר, ועלי היגיון בכינור. Shabbat, tov leodot l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. לשמחה עליון, וזמר לשמחה עליון.
That's Cantor Nate for you.
One more night.
All right. Now we're going to do Lecha Dodi. If you've ever been to Israel, I want you to picture the mountains and spots. Stand up. We're going to welcome the Shabbat bride, the Shabbat queen, as we sing Lecha Dodi. face the door, the Shabbat bride enters.
Shalom, Ateret Bala, Gam Besimcha, Betzola, Bohi kala, lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat, nekavela, lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat, nekavela, lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat,
Wow. Will the birthdays come up to light the Shabbos candles, please? Guys, come on. Trevor.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshano b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר, להדליק נר של שבת.
Thank you.
must spread our love around. We must feel this spiritual sound. We must work till peace has come. We must love and live as one and belong.
Beautiful, thank you. So the Torah portion this week is Re'eh. Rabbi Ben spoke about it, and Chaplain Adam wrote about it. The first word is first two words. Re'eh Anochi. It's in the command form, as Chaplain Adam said. See yourself. It's a command. Think about this. Every day, we have to see who we are. We're commanded to. It's done individually. So even though there's 600,000 people at the banks of the Jordan River ready to go into the land of Canaan, each one of you has to see it. Each one of us here today has to see ourselves, see Anochi, see the divine in ourselves, I would go so far as to say. And it's really difficult because most of us don't want to see. We see it in the papers all the time if you read the newspapers. People don't want to see unless it's a dead body or an accident. Have you ever noticed how everybody slows down to see an accident or fire or, anything bad? Have you ever noticed? That people will see, but they won't see themselves. They won't see another human being. They won't see someone who's in trouble as part of God. Rabbi Heschel says, if you want to know God, hone your sense, sharpen your sense of the human. Because within the human is God. We're created Tselem Elokim. And yet, so many of us don't want to. We can read about it. People walk by a homeless person, ooh, I'll get it. People at the border, oh, you're invaders, an infestation. Oh, you're Jewish? Oh, you're black? Oh, you're Mexican. This is saying, see. See who you are and see who another human being is. So I was looking at something with Rabbi Joseph Shamash, and I came across this. The Prophets by Rabbi Heschel. God is at stake. Proverbs says, one who oppresses a poor person insults their maker, God. One who is kind to the needy honors God. So think about this. We're so busy looking at ourselves and looking at how we, Instagram and Facebook, and for me, punching all the games. We don't even see the person next to us. We don't see ourselves. We don't see the reflection. We want to project. We want to complain. We want to get bitch and moan. And it's always somebody else's fault. It's your fault, Greg. Because then I don't have to see me. I don't have to look at myself. And this parsha says, see, Anochi. See the divine. See yourself. That's what recovery is all about. Yes, not drinking, not using, not gambling, all those things. But they mean nothing if you don't see yourself, because you will continue the same behaviors. We've seen it so many times. And for people who don't have the blessing of being an addict, you got to do it on your own. You got to do it through study. You have to do it through deep introspection. You do it through tshuva. You do it through so many different ways, yet nobody wants to immerse themselves in text. Nobody really wants to see what is, because it's too scary. And then I'll be able to shave half my head. That's a joke to Thea. See the divine in you. When you see the divine in you, then, as the parsha goes on later to say, you will not act as we now here act, every person as they please. I have to do my own thing, man, don't you know? I mean, I grew up in the 60s. We did our own thing. No. When you really see who you are and you see the divine in you and you acknowledge that and you make the commitment and the promise to live that, then you can't act as you please, because you have to act in accordance with your own soul. What a scary thing. No longer can you just do what you want, Sam. This week, you made a commitment to see you, to see your father, to see your mother. And now you have to live that, not the way doing anything you want, but live according to the moral and spiritual code that God gives you and that you all agree on. What an order. We get to do that. This weekend, of course, is right? It's this weekend. 4 years ago. It's the anniversary of Garrett O'Connor's death. Dr. Garrett O'Connor. And Garrett, when he came here, he saw himself differently. And he had a lot of recovery, had a lot of things. Great man. I mean, absolutely the best. He was crazy. But, you know, me saying somebody's crazy, it's a compliment. He might have been crazier than me. What do you think? It was a toss-up, depending on what day. But for Garrett, seeing another human being was the most important part of his medical practice, the most important part of his emotional life, and the most important part of his spiritual life. And the only way he stayed sober for 40 years, 40 plus years, was because he would see himself, and he would see himself in another, and he would see God in another, and he would see God in himself. That's the challenge. It's a command. It's not do you want to. Oh, maybe it's a good idea. That's a command. So I follow Moses. I'm commanding you all to see. See the divine in you. See the divine in another human being. And stop acting any way you want and making all the excuses. Be in it. Shabbat Shalom. Please rise for the Baruch Hu.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach. Hamevorach leolam vaed. Hamevorach, Hamevorach leolam vaed.
You may be seated. In just a moment, we're going to say the Shema. We're going to chant together 6 of the most important words in Judaism, maybe the first 6 words we learned in Hebrew. They're the words that some of us use when we put our children to bed every night. They're words of faith. They're words of wrestling. Hear, O Israel, the one who wrestles. The Lord is still there. Before we do, I'm going to ask you, put your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands in your lap. Have a straight but relaxed back. And close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And another one in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're going to do something. We're going to spread loving kindness. Or if those words seem hokey, it's okay, just goodwill. Think about the person next to you. Put them in your thoughts. Embrace them in your mind. Then, maybe not the person next to you, but people close to you. Think about them. Send them thoughts. Then people in your community, people you work with, friends, colleagues, loved ones who aren't here. Then spread those warm wishes to all the people who live in your city or town. And spread them further to those who live in your state, to those who live in your country. And finally, spread warm wishes to all of the people in this wondrous place, this place we call Earth. And science has shown what we've long known in ancient traditions, that sending out thoughts of loving kindness can have an effect not only in the world, but in our inner lives as well. And so I'm going to say a phrase, and I'm going to ask you to repeat it silently to yourself. Spread these wishes to the entire world. May all people be safe and secure. And in your mind, you say, may all people be safe and secure. May all people be happy and content. May all people be whole and complete. May all people's spirits, minds, and bodies be at ease. We'll say them again and generate that loving kindness for people. May all people be safe and secure. May all people be happy and content. May all people be whole and complete. And may all people's minds, bodies, and spirits be at ease. Then take those warm feelings and turn them into yourself. You've wished happiness and goodness for others. Now wish it for yourself. And say, may I be happy and content. May I be whole and complete. May I be safe and secure. And may my mind, body, and spirit be at ease. And then as your eyes are closed, we'll join together and praise the one who unites us all.
Say shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Say shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom. Say shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'alko Yisrael. Say shalom, say shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'alko Yisrael. Oh, say shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimroma. Say shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'alko Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'alko
As we gather around tonight, let us all be one. Man, I was looking up to God and I swore I was done. But speaking of tshuva, yes, it always returns. I put down that book and the lessons I learned. It's time to make a change, I'm sick of being sick. But as you all know, our minds can't play tricks. That's why we gotta act straight from the soul. That we know addiction really takes a toll. Come on now, let's be honest and let's be real. Only show love now, time to feel what's written inside of us, so let it out. I got so much passion, makes me wanna shout. Making changes all in different places. You're always accepted, forget what the case is. One thing I know for sure is I am not alone. So put your hands in the sky, oh say shalom.
Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
Okay, those who are saying Kaddish for the Yort sites or observing a Yort site of the year morning, as a community, we say Kaddish for Richard Rosenberg, Rabbi Norman Mirsky, Israel Weisfeld, Martha Lehman, Marlene Marks, Benjamin Dwoskin, Ruben Poplowski, Lillian Brickman, Garrett O'Connor. The year of mourning for Todd Bird, Richard Block, Mildred Borovitz, Lillian Bort, Tricia Dinser, Sheila Ellman, Glenn Goss, Jody Labov, Kobe Levy, Ed Praver, Barry Rose, Daniel Rosen, Michael Roth, Mordechai Sesportis, Tyler Shamash, Michael Shapsis, Sarah Schmidt, Trevor Stefani, Wilson Thacker, Alice Weiss, Lou Weiss, Muriel Werner, Donna Zivik, Ishak Dasa, Stanley Tashman. Al? My dad, Louis Nobel. My mother, my grandfather,
My father, Herb Sutton, my grandmother, Sarah Ross.
Roger Pryor. Barbara Elmer Stone.
My dad, Gene.
Harry Rose, Frank Baxter.
Sheldon Farrell, Rhoda Unger, and Scott Lyons.
Harriet Friedman, Rabbi Friedman's mom.
Aaron O'Connor.
My brother, Eric O'Connor.
Size. My cousin Travis James, Leach.
Martin Dad, John Grove,
My father, Edward Beth.
Dan Kaplan.
Together, Yikadal, Yikadash, Shemei Rabbah, B'yalma, Dirach, Yerutei, V'yamlich Malchutei, B'chayechon, V'yamechon, V'chayei, Dechol, Beit Yisrael, B'agalah, V'zman Karev, V'imru, Amen. Go back one slide. Le'olam U'lamei Maya, Yit Barach, V'yishtabach, V'yit Pa'ar, V'yit Ramam, V'yit Naseh, V'yit Adar, V'yit Alev, V'yit Alal, Shemei Dekucha, Brechu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, damiran b'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Osei shalom b'mamav, hu yasei shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. May the one who welcomes our loved ones in the next world, send us wholeness and comfort. And we say amen. Amen. Birthdays. Nate? Birthdays, come on up. Say the prayer. Come on, come on. Birthdays. Birthdays. It's your big moment.
All right, we're going to look at the screens. You guys are pretty... Yeah. We're going to be reading from there, or if you can't see that, you can... All of you. I'm talking to all of you. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3. O Lord, my God, I cried unto you, and you did heal me. O Lord, you saved me from the peril and kept me alive. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hagomel l'chayavim tovot shigamalani kol tov. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who bestows good beyond our deserving, and who has dealt graciously with me.
Everybody.
Mi shigamolchem kol tov, hu yigmolchem kol tov selah. Amen.
Okay, guys, line up.
That's right. That's right. 6-3.
Okay, families. Come celebrate with your love.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nate. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober.
Okay, all right. My name's Gary, and I'm an alcoholic. And I'm really grateful to be here tonight. I want to thank Rabbi Mark for inviting me to come over. I came last Sunday. It was the first time I was here to hear the opioid talk, and he invited me back. My birthday was Wednesday. My sobriety date is August 28, 2001. When I got arrested for driving under the influence, and part of my punishment, I had to go to AA. I didn't know anything about AA. I thought there was a lot of Christian overtones, and when it came time to, I started working the steps with a sponsor. When it came time to pray in the third step, I didn't know how to pray. I was an agnostic when I got to AA, and I asked my sponsor, well, how do you pray? And he said, well, just ask God to reveal himself. So I'm asleep in bed with my wife back to back, and I wake up that first morning and said, okay, I got to pray, and I didn't know how to pray, so I rolled out of bed, and I got down on my knees like I saw in the movies, and I put my hands up, and I said, my wife, out of a dead sleep, flips over and says, what are you doing? Now, this is also a program of honesty. You got to be honest. And I said, I could have said I'm looking for my keys, but I got to be honest. So I said, I'm praying. She says, on your knees? You know? But that was the beginning of my journey. And as a result of that, you know, I now have a conscious contact with my higher power that I choose to call God. I have a sense of joy and peace and contentment within me just as a result of you know, the work that I've done. So, and taking 100% responsibility for myself, being accountable and being responsible. So thanks a lot for being here.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan, grateful member of this community. I am a compulsive gambler with 2 years, and this week, if you didn't bring your glasses, I have 4 years sober. It's kind of crazy to me to think that I can actually track the last 4 years of my life, whereas in the past, everything always seemed like such a distant, like, haze. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's nice to make my years count. I don't know what to say. I've built a good life. I have a decent job, good friends. I go out and do shit. Am I happy? For the most part, yeah. Do I still get anxious? Yes. But what do? I go deadlift something. If I'm feeling dull, I'll go read a book. Lonely? I'll ask a friend to go on a hike. It's kind of like being a defensive counterpuncher. I'm always reacting to what's coming. And because of that, I've developed a healthy living pattern, just being a relentless executor. And sometimes I veer off mentally. This thing up here, V12 engine, it loves to purr. And at times it's overwhelming, but I'll remind myself that mindset is a choice, and I choose to adapt. For all the new residents, my best advice, embrace the suffering, follow your truth, and run towards the hurt, not always from it. I just want to thank everyone in my corner as I continue the fight on this journey. Thank you.
Trevor, a very grateful member of the community. So I actually wrote a speech, but I don't think I'm going to say it. Just really thankful for Rabbi Mark and Harriet for starting such a great place. Really just amazing. I was here for about 4 months. Today's actually my actual birthday. Just going to cut it quick because I'm very anxious right now. To a few thank yous. Doug, I don't know where you are. Thank you so much. Hated you in the beginning when you put me in here, and now I love you. So thank you. Brad, what did he even say? I talk to you literally every single day here. Cry to you, talk to you. Thank you. You gave me some great advice, and I learned so much from you, and I'm forever grateful for both of you. My girlfriend, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. You had to fly in, and it means a lot to me, so thank you. Mom, Gabriel Collin, I'm sorry, first of all. Second of all, thank you guys for always being there for me and just supporting and, yeah. Wait, I skipped one. Chris, my roommate. Other one's not here, but Chris, thank you. Woke me up every morning at 3 with the music and just coming back from work. That's okay. Showering at 3 in the morning, but it's okay. It was a lot of fun. We had some nice talks. There was definitely some positive, great advice. Honestly, one of the smartest people I've ever met in my entire life. Honestly, he's a great, great person. Last, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for putting me in here in the first place. I fought it for years and then came down and I couldn't fight it anymore and I was coming, and I thank you guys for putting me in here. Even though I hated you guys for putting me in here, I now thank you. I love you guys, and thank you for not leaving me and just believing in me and that I'd be here 1 year. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, I'm Bobby. I'm a grateful member of this community. Gosh, it's so crazy that a year's passed since the last time I stood up here. Year 2 was hard. There was a lot of pain and struggle and a lot of fight. I don't know, I'm very grateful to my parents for putting up with my chaos before sobriety and during sobriety as well. You guys are such an inspiration to me, and I'm so proud to be your son. Rabbi, Harriet, thank you for, chasing your dreams and founding a place like this so that people like me, have a place to go when times get rough. Doug, I appreciate you and your master manipulation. I also appreciate you putting up with my shit for the past 2 years. I don't know where I'd be without that man right there. And Avia, your whole family, thank you for being so welcoming to me. I don't know where she is. Teddy, Jack, Elliot. Jessica, official, thank you so much for letting me intern in the Partners in Prevention program. I was an intern while I was a resident here for like 6-7 months, around there. And it was all because of Jessica that I was able to do this and really feel good about myself for the first time in years, which was huge for me. Yeah, that's it. I'm really grateful for this place, and congrats to all the other birthdays. Thank you.
All right, I'm Nate. I'm a very grateful member of this community. All right, so 3 years is just the time period, really. I'm no different than a lot of you sitting in this room, like people that are brand new who walked in the door today. I lie sometimes, I fall short, I don't hit the right notes all the times, I do wrong rhythms, I am nasty sometimes, believe it or not. I'm a human being, and the only thing that I've done over the last 3 years is I've cared about others and myself. And I love what I get to do every day. That's something I learned from Rabbi, and it's so ingrained in me. I have a sense of gratitude every morning when I wake up. I say Moda Ani, and I thank God for returning my soul to my body every morning. And so acknowledge yourself, your whole self. And sometimes when things are more difficult, just sit and reflect. There's nothing to do sometimes but to accept life. And life is hard. And this last year has been really difficult. This community lost a great presence and someone who was extremely dear to me. And that's okay. It is what it is. And you have to go through it. And I get through it by connection. And I feel a really strong bond with everyone in this room because we're here together. We're celebrating Shabbat, which is a holy day. And we're celebrating the positivity of life and trying to do the next right action. So it's a beautiful thing, and I'm grateful for that connection and for all of you, really. Even if I have never met you or said any words to you, I am extremely grateful for your presence here tonight. And I have a lot of people to thank. I won't take long doing it, but the people that I get to work with every day, extremely talented people that live life to the fullest, have so much spirit and creativity and give back. James, Luca, David, Max, Elton, Zach, Thea, Laura Baggish. we have fun, and we have fun creating the music that you hear here. And then I want to thank everyone else I get to work with. We have a great community of employees here, as well as all the residents. I thank coming into contact with all of you on a daily basis. And then Rabbi and Harriet, yeah, it's true. I didn't have the relationship with Rabbi Mark when I came in, because I knew that he was going to tell me what was up. He was going to see me for who I was. And I didn't want to see me for who I was when I first came here. So I really appreciate that. You see me for me. I love you very much. And I love hanging out with you and getting to learn from each other. And I learn a lot from you. And Harriet, from the first time we had a conversation, I connected with you right away. And I knew that this was a place that I could come to and find some fulfillment and meaning in my life. And that's exactly what I've done. So I'm going to keep it moving forward, and I enjoy my life, and that's the big difference today. I hope all of you, my family's here. Yes, Kat. And they came from, all over, across the country. So they've always been there for me, I guess. And that's another thing. I take them for granted sometimes. And I'm sorry for that. So that's my tshuva, is not to take my family for granted, and to show up and reach out and connect with you all as much as I connect with this community on a daily basis. So I will make an effort to do that. But much love to everyone, and good Shabbos. Thank you.
All right, we're going to do a Misha Berach. We're going to take a moment from our prayers to think of those who are in need of healing, those who are in need of healing of body and spirit. We say refuat hanefesh or refuat haguf, healing of body and spirit, and we send those prayers out. If you're at home and unable to join us, these are for you as well.
Shebeira Avoteinu Abraham Yitzhak veYaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Yivarech v'Yirapeh et hacholim Abraham, Yitzhak, veYaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah, uYivarech v'Yirapeh et hacholim.
Just a few announcements. First, save the date. In preparation for the high holidays, we're welcoming pastor and author John Pavlovitz to Beit Shuvah, September 13th through 15th. Known for his social and political writings, he urges us to become more inclusive. This series of learning opportunities will set the tone for the introspection of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. All right, next slide. All right, prepare. What? Son of a. Prepare for the high holidays with Rabbi Ben Goldstein's adult ed class. If you want more information, see that lovely woman right there in the black dress named Jenny Jacobson. She has more information. Also, it says here we've all made mistakes. Wait, hold on a second. That's wrong. Not all of us. I haven't. Most of you have made mistakes, not me. We've missed the mark. No, we've all missed the mark. So join us on September 21st for a Slichot service with Beth Am and Ikar, 8 to 10 o'clock Saturday night, September 21st. I cannot read. Home for the holidays. It's that time of year again. Your Congregation Beit Shuvah membership packet should be hitting your mailbox. If you want more information, you know who you see? There she is again, Jenny Jacobson. All right, you can't join us for services. Watch anywhere with our live stream. Just go to beitshuvah.org/live for the live stream. Sisterhood meeting, Sunday, September 22nd at 10:30 a.m. in the boardroom, in the board meeting, or the boardroom, either one. Definitely board meeting. Okay, next. Done eating, we kindly ask you that you leave the sanctuary area as soon as we're done so people can set up for dinner, and then when you're done eating dinner, if you can make your way out so we can set up for tomorrow. Bereavement process group, next group, it's Wednesdays 7 to 8:30 every other week. The next one is September 4th. Please see Darren Fond. Thank you very much for more information. Oh, Thea, our own Thea. Luca, you look bad. Where's Luca? That's awesome. James, you look sleepy. Your eyes are closed, dude. All right, our band is playing tomorrow night, August 31st, 8 p.m. There's 8831 Venice Boulevard. You cut my mic. Oh, 8831 Venice Boulevard. Hopefully you don't need directions. Great. I know that's here. I know that's here. That's here. You're at 8831. And let's bring it home with Shabbat. Yeah, we need Shabbat sponsors. We want to thank Bobby's family. Thank you for sponsoring Shabbat dinner. And the Roth family. Thank you for sponsoring Shabbat. We need 3 more sponsors for Shabbat dinner. Please. Over here. All right, what's your name? Nick Myers. You got that, Jenny? Yes. Julie O'Connor, the O'Connor family. One more. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our Shabbat sponsors. Yeah, let's give it up for them. Seriously. Okay. You ready to bring it home now? You ready? You like this song, right? All right. Ozi V'Zimrat, yeah.
All right. Let's all stand up. Join in community together. Ozi V'Zimrat, Vayahi Yeshua. Going up. Fair enough. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshanu mitzvotav v'ratzah banu Shabbat kodsho be'ava uvratzon inhilano zikaron lema'aseh bereshit ki hu yom tehila lemikra'i kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim kivanu Tanu kidashta mikol amim b'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uv'ratzon inchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat. Amen. Everyone grab a piece of the challah and grab someone else who's grabbing a piece, but
watch where you grab that piece.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Motzi lechem